All right, so here we are in another part of our property, getting ready to tap a couple more maple trees. This one, just before I turned the camera on, I made sure I cleaned out around the base, got the tools in place, got the container ready to go. This is another silver maple tree. One of the characteristics that makes them stand out is you'll have that rough bark towards the bottom that we looked at before, but if you look up here, the newer growth further on up the tree, there's always a smoother silver bark. That's one thing that stands out to me. They're also really wide spreading and grow really fast like we had spoken about before. So they're generally bigger than anything else around them that would have been from about the same age. So we're going to get set up here. We're going to go ahead and get this tree tapped as well. Let's get this up. Something I should probably mention is I am not the most tech-savvy person that's ever lived. In fact, I call myself very far from it. So, you know, as we continue to go through this process, you're going to see me doing a lot of learning too. My understanding is to, you know, be more proficient at this, I'm going to have to learn some video editing and things of that nature. And I am working, there we go. I think we got finally a stable view. But we're going to have to work through a lot of things here personally till I can figure out, you know, how to be most productive, have the best quality videos. I'm already aware that sound is an issue, and I probably ought to get myself a wireless mic or two. So I've been looking at those, and we'll figure that out as we go along as well. So. Yeah, here we are. Got my drill, got my hot water, mallet. Grab myself a sock. There we go, there's a sock. Let's get our spile out and ready. Pokey tools in there if we need it. But yeah, I just thought this would be a good time in my life because I'm not working. I have some time on my hands to, you know, give this a try. Who knows, maybe it takes off and the dream comes true and I can do this for a living full time. We can only hope, right? So again, probably obscuring it here, but we've got another great root flare coming up through here. So I'm going to target this area of the tree to go ahead and drill my hole into. So I'm going to shoot for right about there. There we go. Nice clean hole, don't even need my pokey tool. So, unlike the others, I'm not seeing any sap coming out of there yet. Oh, there's a little building. Okay, so let's get our spile in there. Alright, we got that tapped home. We'll find our properly sized tube. Not sure what that's going to look like yet. Nicely. All right. I'm going to bring us in a little bit closer here, so you can see we actually got some sap dripping from that spile already. So I've seen better flow, but that's pretty consistent. If we continue to drip like that, we'll get a good bit of sap within the next couple days and have something to throw over a flame and boil off. So, all right, we got that there. Put this back off to the side here. Stay. There we go. All right, let's get our hot water going here. So again, warm water softens up the plastic, allows it to just push on there really nicely. At the end of the season, when we remove all these spiles and take them back to clean them up, same trick will work. I will put hot water to them and those spiles will pull right out. And then I'll go through them with a little bottle brush and clean them up, and we'll go through all that process when we get to it. But so there's yet another successfully tapped maple tree. There's different gloves this time, not as easy to get not tied this up. There we go. All right, and so that's another one tapped. This one we could probably get away with the size, getting another tap into it. In fact, we're out here. I'm trying to see. We've got 3, with maybe 4 little pieces in there. Yeah, an extra length of tubing here, extra spiral. So let's go ahead and put 2 in this one. Why not? All right. This one, we're going to go off of a root flare over on this side. Hopefully y'all can see that. I'll back us up here a little bit so we can continue to see what we're doing there. There we go. All right. I think is the longest tube we got. That's the longest one right there. Island. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, you could probably get away with using a steel hammer. Would work just fine for this. I tend to use the rubber mallet because it's a little gentler on the spiles, and I won't have to pay to replace them if I don't have to. They're durable enough; they can be reused year after year, and that's just how I tend to operate: clean them up, maintain, and that one's already dripping too. So, yeah, I just like to make sure that my equipment's in good working order. If I'm going to put the money into purchasing it, I might as well make sure I take care of it as well. So you're going to see how easy that just slid right on there. That seated really well. All right, there we go. Yet another tree tapped. We'll get all this mess cleaned up, move on to the next tree. Until next time.